Aircraft carrier with more than 5,000 sailors on board must prepare over 17,000 meals each day. To handle these immense quantities of food, each ship has its culinary staff consisting of over 100 cooks and food experts. It's remarkable how these cooks manage to deliver the same standards of food and plenty of quantities every single day. But how do they tackle this large scale cooking during the time the ship is deployed? The culinary specialists on board an aircraft carrier have an extensive food plan in place to prepare 17,000 meals a day from breakfast to lunch to dinner and a midnight meal, popularly referred to as mid-rats among the sailors. The midnight rations are mainly for the night crew members who have a different food timetable. The mid-rats consist of leftovers from dinner and the addition of other food items to spice the meal up. To ensure that this quarter of meals is met every day, the culinary specialists on board an aircraft carrier have a well organized plan in place. They work in shifts around the clock to prepare the meals with a team assigned to each meal of the day. The food is cooked in bulk using large pots and pans to create a consistent flavor throughout the meals. The food is sourced from various suppliers and delivered to the ship, where it is stored in large refrigerators and freezers until needed. The culinary specialists take great care to ensure that the food is kept at the right temperature and stored correctly to prevent spoilage. They also use special equipment and techniques to keep the food fresh, such as vacuum sealing and flash freezing. Despite the challenges of cooking for such a large crew, the culinary specialists on board an aircraft carrier manage to maintain high standards of food quality and quantity. They are well trained and work efficiently to ensure that each sailor on board has enough to eat and that the food is tasty and nutritious. It's an impressive feat that requires a great deal of skill and coordination, but one that is essential to keep the crew well fed and healthy during deployments. Food gradually diminishes, and the cooks have to be resourceful to ensure that they make the most out of what is available. This is where their creativity comes in. They have to use their culinary expertise to make meals that are not only tasty but also nutritious using the ingredients they have on hand. To make sure that the food supply lasts for the entire deployment, the ship adheres to a strict 2-week food plan. This plan is designed to ensure that the ship has enough food for the crew members for the entire duration of the deployment. Even though the ship is restocked at regular intervals, the food aboard the ship must not be used up under any circumstances whatsoever. This means that the cooks have to be very careful when planning and preparing meals. The amount of food required to feed the 5,000 Navy sailors on board an aircraft carrier each day is staggering. It takes 1,600 pounds of chicken, 350 pounds of lettuce, 20,000 cups of coffee, 160 gallons of milk, and 30 boxes of cereal to meet their daily nutritional needs. The ship's culinary staff consists of over 100 cooks and food experts who prepare meals in massive proportions to ensure that they are available for other naval officers on board almost 24 hours a day while carrying out other aspects of their culinary duties. When the ship first leaves port and begins its deployment, crew members enjoy a variety of fresh food delivered by the Department of Supply. Their walk-in freezers and food stores are filled to the brim with a variety of food boxes, and the kitchen staff has to crawl through an allowance left on top of these boxes to locate the food they need. A detailed diagram of how the food storage boxes are placed and arranged is posted on the door to help the culinary staff navigate the freezers. It could take as many as 8 weeks before enough boxes are used up and removed to grant passage on the floor of the storage facility. The fresh food is stored in large freezers, cold storage rooms, and dry stores on the ship. These storage facilities are always filled to their maximum capacities, and they are designed to preserve enormous quantities of perishable consumables for almost a month. As time passes by, the stock of food gradually diminishes, and the cooks have to be resourceful to ensure that they make the most out of what is available. Despite the challenges, the culinary specialists on board an aircraft carrier manage to deliver the same standards of food at plenty of quantities every single day, impressively tackling the large-scale cooking during the time the ship is deployed. Sailors turn to frozen and canned foods as fresh food becomes scarce, but they can still enjoy fresh food through replenishment ships that supply food and other commodities to aircraft carriers at sea every 7 to 10 days. The U.S. Navy's expenditure on food is high, but necessary to ensure sailors are fed. Supplies are offloaded via a helicopter and delivered to appropriate sections on the ship. Sailors can also enjoy special deliveries of fancy table settings, wine glasses, cocktails, and main courses on special occasions like birthdays. There are different classes of sailors, and officers pay extra fees to enjoy better menu options and larger portions of food. The food quality and quantity are almost the same for all ranks of crew members, with chiefs and captains enjoying better quality and larger portions on rare occasions. Training sessions are also organized for the naval culinary staff to improve their existing culinary skills and learn new techniques and procedures. Thank you for watching the video. Please share your thoughts on the topic in the comment section below. Don't miss out on other exciting videos like this one by subscribing to our channel and clicking the notification bell to stay updated on future releases. I look forward to seeing you in our next video.